I could be wrong.
Okay.
So please don't. Okay, so the first thing we have is the
Fail.
Okay, so the first thing.
Okay, there.
You're good? Okay, so the first thing we have is the post-central gyrus, or the primary somatic sensory area. I believe that is right here. Oh no, primary sensory, right here. Because this is like our central cortex, right? Because you have your sensory here, and then you have your motor here. And then the primary sensory association area is like a bigger area because it's bigger because it helps combine like other sensories together with your sensory. So like sensory and like seeing, or sensory and tasting. So that's why it's bigger. And that's why it's an association area versus like a primary. Your primary taste area, this could be wrong, but I assume it's right here. We said it's right above the auditory, which hearing's right here. And then you've got your lips, jaws, and tongue. So I would assume you would be tasting with that. What's next? You have your sensory speech. So you have your two speeches. You have your motor speech and your sensory speech. The motor speech, motor is in the frontal part of the brain, which is also starts with a B, the Broca's, which also beginning of the alphabet, so that's one way to remember it, B, W. Broca's up here. It is a motor speech. That is when you understand, but you can't like actually talk. So like I feel like stroke victims have that a lot, and like ASL, they can hear but they can't talk. And then Wernicke's, you can speak but you don't really understand. It's when you just like say dodgeball, football, when someone asks what your name is. That's like back here, sensory speech. Then you have your visual cortex. All your visual stuff is back here. I believe it's right here. It's closer to your the occipital, external occipital. Yeah, your
protuberance.
Yes, it's like that area because your occipital bone is back here. Oh, I'll go over the bones too. And then you have that's the visual cortex. And like we said earlier, the visual area the area of that is bigger. So that's all this back here, this yellow part. And then you have your primary auditory area, which is over here, which is close to like this is your T, it starts with a T, temporal bone area. That's also here where all the other bone stuff. I would assume that this is like your auditory. I don't remember what we said the precentral. We said the area was all around here too. We need to look into that. And then prefrontal area is right here. And I don't know where the primary somatic motor area is. We said it was interior. What's that? We'll have to look that up maybe tomorrow. Okay, so just like the bones of the skull, your brain is divided into lobes very similar to the bones. So you have your frontal, you have your parietal, you have your temporal, you have your occipital. I think that's it.
Insula.
Where's your insula? What? Insula, it's deep. I don't know. I think we need to look that up too. I just put deep. It's not shown on the model, is what it says on our paper.
Oh, okay.
And then the fissures, aren't they? Sagittal is like this guy right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then central is this guy right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have lateral, which I believe is this guy right here. And then you have your parietal occipital, which I think is, I don't know.
Parietal occipital.
I don't know. Well, okay, so we're not sure on 3 things. So 3 out of this paper.
Wouldn't it be?
I don't know. Would it be like right here?
No, because it's supposed to be in between the parietal and the occipital.
Oh, so here.
Yes, I believe that's.
Okay. Yeah.
If
Cool.
not, we can always repeat.
Cool. Good job, guys.
Good job, Lori.
Well, you guys are like confirmed. Am I still recording? You might want to turn me off. I might say something that